Well, friends, Amber has the information that you want her to have. Let's see exactly what she does with it. Anthony is here. She's storming in. She look like she upset. She look like she mad. But what does she do? And let's see. Let's see.
What's up, bud?
Really? Really, Anthony? You really?
What the hell's the matter with you? What's wrong with you?
You hiding money? Huh? That's what you're doing? You hiding money? You lying again, Anthony?
Amber, who told you?
Yo, that's the question you gotta ask me right now. That's the question that you wanna ask me after all the bull you have put me through.
All right. So she comes in and she's upset. Somebody says that she should move in silence. That's one way of dealing with it. She's here handling it, very, very harsh. She's going at him. She's doing all of this. And that's where we are as far as right now is concerned. She a cuss and she a complain. Maybe I need to ask you, do you like the mere fact that she's blowing up? Or do you not like that? Again, O'Neal is remaining silent throughout all of this because I feel like once we interject into it, then people say, why O'Neal? That's not what it is. And then we get in trouble. Then I get in trouble. So I'm not saying anything. May I ask y'all, do you think it is fine? Hey, it is what it is. However the emotion come out, that's how it is.
Who told me that? Anthony, are you hiding money?
Amber, it's not what
Are you hiding
It's
money?
not what you think.
You know what I think? I think you a lie. I think you a lie straight from the pit of hell, Anthony. That's what you want to do? Huh? After everything you have put me through, you want to humiliate me yet again. Anthony, I could kill you right now. Because you still haven't answered the question.
Interesting. She is definitely expressing a lot of emotions here. Nice flowing emotions. Again, friends, I'm not getting myself in the middle of it. Just like Daniel said this morning, the marriage between two people, I'm just looking as a bystander, as a fly on the wall. That's exactly how I'm examining this entire thing. That's it. That's all O'Neal is doing.
Are you hiding money, Anthony? Are you hiding assets, Anthony? It's a yes or freaking no.
I moved some money around.
Yes or no.
Yes.
You tell the truth. Finally, you tell the truth. You know what? I'm so sick of your I'm so sick of you.
Just know you get sick of Anthony. After all the way I'm going, you're just sick now. You know what's interesting? This man has gone out. He slept with her best friend. Right? And not only has he slept with her best friend, he's had a child with her best friend. And she's taken him back. And she's upset now because Anthony's hiding assets. That means that, could this mean, and I'm going to question the people because some people love say, no, it's not about the money for Amber, it's not about the money. Well, could it be that it's really about the money? Because, the baby never make her leave. Sheila didn't make her leave. But what is making her, I guess, getting upset right now is the money? Or could it just be the principle, as O'Neal has been talking about, and the mere fact that she's not able to trust Anthony at all? I know you're going to punt to the trust, but don't worry yourself. Let's keep rocking.
I am so sick of you. I hate you, Aunt.
Don't say that.
I hate you.
Don't.
And you know why? Because you show me every day that you hate me. Every day you give me your behind the kiss. Every single day. Every single day. I'm putting all that I can into this marriage. And you keep on turning your yellow behind and giving it to me kiss. Really?
You know what? I'll give her credit for actually standing up for herself for once. I'll give her a little bit. I'm going to give her a little bit of credit for at least speaking up, because at least she's speaking up. You know what I mean? At least she's doing that. Let's keep rocking.
I want a divorce.
Amber.
I want a divorce.
Amber.
Shut up talking to me.
Okay. So now she said the things that I guess we've been asking to see what is happening, that she wants a divorce. All right? I'm not celebrating, and I'll tell you why I'm not celebrating, because I've been here before, where Amber has gotten all of this information and basically she has not pulled the trigger. Okay? So that's where O'Neill is. I'm reserving until I see the divorce finalized. I'm not pulling the trigger and buying into what is going on. But sure, she's believable as far as her emotions are concerned. She's very believable. You know, I do believe that she's upset. I do believe that she feels like she's slighted to some, case or state or whatever else it is. Now, if Amber were to get a divorce right now, I guess the question is, how much money would Anthony get to keep? That's now the question. If she were to get a divorce right now, right? Because I'm not sure. Let's see if the previous divorce has been closed, meaning that they've reconciled, and the only issue right now is him, as they're saying, him hiding assets, basically, right? The question is, how much percent is she deserving of at this point? That's one. Number two, can they find all the assets? You know what I mean? We were talking about the assets and we're talking about the whole idea of everything. Right? That's number two. Would they be able to find every single solitary thing? Or would they just expose a portion of it? In other words, I have $100 and I've hidden it in 10 different places. Right? And I hid $10 in these different places. Sure, you find $20. So you get 50% of $20. Which is basically $10. And somehow I get to keep the other 80. Does that apply? Does Ben's wife and Ben and his wife now become a part of this divorce proceedings, because they would have to come understand and testify, especially Ben would have to now testify basically, that he's hiding money. And let's say him say no, his wife now have to come and testify that yes, she knows that he's hiding money, because it does implicate them at this point in time, because those are now factors into the entire piece. Or will this go back to what we always know it goes back to, right? Which is, they go through this little gamut right here, so, and it becomes a big spell and it bursts into flames, and we say, oh yes, it's going to happen, and then eventually nothing happens more than Anthony tells Amber some things that she wants to hear. For example, like, the collarbone, neck bone, basically. When you tell her about what bone will he tell her about this point in time? That's the question I ask. What bone can he tell her to stop her from getting a divorce? Maybe the shin bone, maybe say to her, say, hey, your shin look nice. You know what I mean? Or he might say to her, hey, you know what, your head looks kind of unique. I know I'm kidding around, friends, but I want y'all now to give me a take. Where do you think is happening? Is this the final straw? I'm asking you, because I'm staying out of it. Like I said before, I don't believe it until I've seen it. But I want to know where you are. Go ahead, ladies. Like, share, comment, subscribe, and talk to y'all soon.